Hey, it's Jay. I hope everyone's doing great, staying safe. Before I begin, I hope you will make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and please share us with your friends. We'd really appreciate that. In today's video, I'm sharing some training I've been doing with my wife, Tanya, who has decided she wants to learn how to ride a motorcycle. She's never ridden a motorcycle. She's only 5'2", and so I started her on a Harley Street 500 to teach her the total clutch control and proper throttle engagement that I teach my students. Now, it's a smaller bike, but when you're new to riding and you're not as tall as others, a small bike feels the same as a big touring bike does to those who have been riding for years and still struggle to maneuver it, especially at slow speeds. A little background on her: she has neck and back issues, so she can only ride an hour or two at a time. So we haven't been able to get out and consistently train, and she's gone anywhere from a week or two without training, and she's usually sore for a few days. Now, this video shows her first 8 hours of training, learning the techniques I teach to my students and her path to working to develop them. Her skills were not perfect here, but she was able to learn the techniques in a manner to allow her to be ready to start training on a larger touring size motorcycle such as this. She'll be on a police Electra glide after just 8 hours of training, and you will see her progress in some upcoming videos. Now, I made her practice in the driveway for about an hour and a half, going over the controls, mounting, dismounting the motorcycle, starting the motorcycle, turning it off and turning it on, and just taking off and stopping. I also had her engaging the clutch in and out of the gray zone and into that area most called the friction zone, and later working on rolling onto the throttle in a very controlled manner while maintaining her clutch control, and a few other techniques I teach to help a student gain slow speed control rather quickly. Now, unbeknownst to us, the clutch on this motorcycle was broke during the first 3 days of her training, and it was not engaging correctly in the parking lot. That was my fault. I'm definitely not a mechanic, and I thought it was due to it just being a cheap training bike with a lot of hours of training, until the clutch screw fell off and I realized it had been broken. So on the 4th day of training, you'll see the difference in her shifting once we had that fixed. Now, during the first 8 hours of training, she worked on making straight line start-offs and stops. She practiced shifting from first, second, and third, and then shifting back down to a stop using proper braking and placing her left foot down. We covered tight circles using the clutch only, which allowed her to get the feel of the bike leaning and helped her with getting the hang of total clutch control, even with a broken clutch. We covered the 12-foot cone weave, the motor officer offset cone weave, and the 90-degree pull out from a stop. We then did a little bit of circuit training, transitioning from a little higher speed to braking into lower speed maneuvers, and we ended with braking from higher speeds of 30 miles per hour using proper braking technique with the front and rear brake, and she did rather well on that. Now, let me talk a little bit about safety here. You will see her take a spill while training in the offset cone weave, and thank God she was wearing a helmet. Let me say this. Yes, we're all adults, and we're all responsible for our own decisions. Now, I have multiple certifications as a police motor instructor, and I'm also an MSF instructor here in the state of Texas. And the first thing you learn as an instructor, whether as a police motor instructor or MSF instructor, is that safety is number one, especially that of your students who are coming to you to train and learn from you what they don't know. Now, most don't know or understand what can actually happen when a bike gets dropped at slow speeds, because most have never trained in slow speed maneuvers. Guys, I'm going to say this. Please make sure you're wearing a helmet and protective gear when you're out practicing and training, and especially while riding out on the street. I'm amazed when I see folks training under the guidance of someone who may or may not be a certified police motor instructor or MSF instructor or have any kind of certification whatsoever, and they're allowing students to be out there attempting to learn new maneuvers they can't make while at the same time not having control of the clutch or throttle yet, and they're doing it all without a helmet, gloves, and proper attire. When I see that, that's a huge red flag to me about the instructor and the mindset of folks. So make sure you're under the guidance of a certified instructor, okay, getting the right information. Students go to instructors for professional advice and training and to learn what they don't know. And most riders have probably never seen someone get injured at slow speeds, again, because most never train at slow speeds. So the bottom line is your brain's for thinking, not smashing. So use it wisely, put a helmet and protective gear on when you're learning what you don't know. So without further ado, let's get to it and show you how even a small 5'2" new rider can progress quickly with the right techniques onto a larger Harley touring model such as this, without the unnecessary wear and tear to the bike that is most often associated with learning slow speed maneuvers with other methods. So I'll be back. We'll sum up the video. I hope you enjoy it. Watch her, see what you can learn, see what she's doing, what she's not doing, what she needs to work on for next time, and that way you can see how she progresses. Clutch only. Needs to work on turning her head, and her posture needs some work. First time through. You okay?
Good. I don't want that mirror.
You okay?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yes, I'm telling you, it's like I can't like.
Hurt your ankle?
Nope, I didn't hurt anything.
That's why we don't use the throttle right now. We use the clutch until we get our clutch control down.
But I feel like I can't get it to like turn a little bit, like
Yeah.
because from here to there it's like too close. I want you to do it.
Well, we got the first drop on camera.
Well, I didn't want that down mirror anyway. I'm getting on my nerves.
So today, Tanya's going to try the 90-degree pull out. It's a 9-foot lane. She's on a 500, and this is going to be her first time to attempt it to the right side. And we'll go to the left after this, but we're going to work on the right first. We'll see how long it takes her to get it. She's doing really well on her clutch control, her throttle control, her tight circles, her cone weaves. She's been doing really, really well. We'll see how she does on this. Anytime you're ready. Nicely done. First time. Wow. Wasn't expecting that. Use a little more throttle control, okay? Use a little more throttle control with your clutch control. Remember to look where you want to go. All right, just remember, don't raise your RPM so high. That's not doing anything for you. when you turn, engage the clutch and keep turning the handlebars, and you can roll onto the throttle. Remember, engage the throttle, whatever you're taking away from that clutch. Right, just let it out and roll onto the throttle nice and steady. Nicely done. Good job. So I wasn't expecting that. That was her first time to do a 9-foot 90 degree. Now she's on a 500. It's a smaller bike. She's only 5'2". So we're gonna try to get her on these bigger bikes as soon as we can, but she's got to get it set up for her because she just can't reach the ground on that bike yet. But she's doing really well on a 500, and we're gonna keep working with her. Let's try it again. It's okay. On the line. Front tire on the line. There you go. Just engage the clutch, raise the throttle as you need it, and keep looking. Whoa, what was that? Always cover that rear brake when we're coming to a stop. Pull that clutch in, kill that power, left foot down first. Once you get going, once that foot comes up, it stays up. I want better control on the throttle, engage the clutch, keep looking in the direction you want to go, engage the clutch, keep turning the handlebars, and keep looking. As long as you do that, you're fine. If you feel like you need a little power, engage the clutch a little more, roll onto the throttle, okay? But get going, and as soon as you get going, get that foot up, just go for it, okay? The last couple of times you were kind of hesitant on that foot. Bring it up, you've got this. I mean, you did it the first time. That's awesome. So good job. Nice. Turn back around, do it again. Okay, take a break. So just to let you guys know, Tanya has got some neck and back problems. She just had some neck work done on her neck. She's had multiple neck operations or procedures, whatever. But so her endurance on the clutch right now on this bike, it's not really set up really well. The clutch is, she's got a used 500 from a Harley Riding Academy. So the clutch isn't all that, and the throttle is very, very sensitive. It's not like a $30,000, $40,000 bike. I mean, if we could get her on a Road King right now, she would be doing a lot better. She's got about, at this point, she's got about maybe 5, maybe 6 hours of training. But she's got the slow speed takeoffs, the straight line start offs down. She's got her braking. She's worked really hard on the braking, clutch control. As you've seen, the 12-foot cone weave, her tight circles, and we've spent a lot of time the first few hours doing that, developing that, and as you can see, it's paying off on this. There's no doubt in my mind if she had a Road King that was, you know, her size to where she could get on it and reach the ground, you know, she'd be doing awesome on that bike. But she's just got to get it set up, and until she does, we'll have to work with her on this bike. Come on. There you go. There you go. Once that foot goes up, it goes up. Engage the clutch and raise the throttle and turn. Nice. Good stop. Good stop. There you go. Don't be picking that foot up and down. Once the foot goes up, it stays up. Go. Once it goes up, engage and just roll. Don't let it mess with your mind. There you go. Let's go. Come on, over here, over here, over here. See? You're still that far away from the cone. There you go. Come on, come on, come on. That foot goes up, it stays up. Okay, Tiny's gonna run this course. It's an offset, cone weave, then running the track, around first gear, gearing up to second, braking, going into a curve, coming back, making a stop, making a right turn.
Okay. That's good. There you go. Every time you go back, I want you to do the cone weave. There you go. Now look back over there. There you go. There you go. Now look back over here. There you go. Now look back the other way. There you go. There you go. Look over here. Come over here. Now look back the other way. Look back the other way. Look back the other way. There you go. There you go. Look back the other way. Look back. Back over here. All the way to the outside. Look back. Look back where you want to go. Look back.
All right, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope that you can see that it doesn't take years or months to learn how to operate a motorcycle at slow speeds with the right techniques and a little bit of practice, even on a large Harley touring model, as you will see in upcoming videos of Tanya. And I hope you guys will like and subscribe, share us with your friends, make sure to look for us on TikTok, and please, if you have any questions or comments, please make sure to write those in the comment section below. Until next time, be good to one another, train hard, ride safe, and God bless America. Take care.